Hello, everybody. Welcome back. At the beginning of every month, the National Association of Realtors produces a report on items like housing sales and affordability. Here's a chart on existing home sales by region. 2/3 of existing homes are being sold in the South and Midwest. Circling back on my last video, we saw the locations where people were moving had the smallest corrections in the last housing bubble. It makes sense for us to keep our pulse on the current demand. Much of what is driving the sales in the South and Midwest has to be cost. We'll see in the next two charts that it is there that they have the most affordable homes, and the West and Northeast obviously being the least affordable. This chart shows what percent of renter households can afford a home. The most affordable place in the United States right now is Topeka, Kansas. We see many other places in the South here, like Montgomery, Alabama, Little Rock, Arkansas, Oklahoma City, and many places in the Midwest all throughout Wisconsin, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. I remember it wasn't even that long ago when we were talking about how so many people were moving out of the Midwest to the West because of the weather. Is it possible we will see this in reverse, but instead of weather being the reason to move, it's affordability? This chart shows the least affordable places in the country. Hawaii is the least affordable, then it is San Diego. We also have many other places in the West and Northeast. There are several cities in California and a couple in Oregon. Even Boise City, Idaho is on here. This surprised me because Idaho's home prices seemed affordable when you compared it to California, Oregon, and the Reno area of Nevada. But an influx of California residents took the price of homes far beyond what the locals can pay. Here we can see how record low interest rates are keeping everything propped up. Despite the fact that home prices keep climbing, affordability is now at 39% versus 33% 2 years ago. This is the chart showing median home prices in the US. Prices of homes have jumped from $250,000 in 2018 to $313,000 today. Despite that 25% jump in prices, affordability has also jumped, suggesting this bubble could have room to run. And it's all thanks to the Federal Reserve and record low interest rates. It's obviously not because of a booming employment environment. After a few months of relatively few home sales, we've seen existing home sales jump. There's been quite a bit of chatter about pending home sales falling. But look where we're falling from. The number of homes selling now are way beyond average. In fact, a lot of this buying is really just pent-up demand that brewed from back in March through June. We're going to see this type of chart with respect to foreclosures. With foreclosure moratoriums in place, all of that pent-up demand for foreclosures are all going to come home to roost at the same time. This chart shows housing supply dropping. With affordability jumping from low interest rates and housing supply continuing to contract, we could see more air being pushed into this bubble. Here we see the median sales price of homes accelerating its increase, currently 15.5% above last year. This bubble and the lack of affordable housing unit is making it tough for first-time home buyers. According to the National Association of Realtors, it will take 13 years for the average renter to save up the $30,000 needed for a 10% down payment. Hence why so many first-time buyers are going for the 3% FHA loan. Now, we've seen in past videos that the delinquency on FHA loans are in the double digits, and that is a ticking time bomb. But we'll continue to track that here on this channel. But for now, so long as the prices of these homes continue to go up, being delinquent alone isn't the canary in the coal mine. Being delinquent while also being underwater is. Here we see that first-time home buyers make up 30% of the sales. This chart shows the percent change in sales from a year ago by price range. The number of sales from $1 million+ homes have doubled since last year. In fact, we have seen big jumps for every price range above $250,000. Basically, more people are buying homes at these bubble prices. There are some bullish things in these charts like affordability, number of sales going on in the South and Midwest, median home prices accelerating, and a lack of supply. But what else would you expect from the National Association of Realtors? They will not go over the data that is bearish, like mortgage delinquencies, eviction data, landlords in distress, the poor labor market. I intend to go into the full view, unfiltered on this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Later.